Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick update on Cassie Ventura being on the stand in the Diddy criminal trial. Listen, I'm going to stop saying to myself, why did she say? And maybe as this case goes along and I dig into this a little bit more, I can figure out reasons why she perhaps stayed that long, especially because it seems like she had more bad times than good. This man, meaning Diddy, seemed like he just could not keep his hands off of Cassie. And I'm not talking about in a good way, could not keep his hands off of her in a bad way. It seemed like no matter what she did or did not do, he felt that he had the right to just go and beat her down. Now, when men are like this, I don't know the psychologic reason behind why they do what they do. But how does one just wake up every day and feel like I'm gonna be in a rage and I'm gonna beat you down? I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a therapist, but deep down, was he really pissed, or is he really pissed at his mother for exposing him at a very young age, allegedly, to all of this? And nothing's wrong with sex, but I'm gonna say sexual deviance of just on a regular basis in your home. You can walk in a room allegedly and see people, having sex. And because this is how he grew up, did the kids, his children, walk into rooms on a regular basis and perhaps seeing people get into it? I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that today she told yet again another horrific story about one of her experiences where Diddy just allegedly went into a rage and beat her down. She said she had a once in a lifetime chance to go see Prince perform in his home in LA. She said she didn't want to tell Diddy that she was going because she was afraid that he would tell her no, and she really wanted to go. So she said when she went, she got there, she saw some BET executives, then she heard Diddy voice or saw Diddy. They made eye contact. She ran out. It was like something in a movie. She ran out, she fell in the bushes as she was running, made it back to a hotel, only for when she got back to her hotel, there he comes busting through the door, throwing luggage at her, calling her names, and beating her down. Um, and you can't tell me that all of these different hotel employees didn't hear this commotion and knew that things were happening to her. So Cassie says she fled a once in a lifetime experience at Prince's house after learning Diddy was there too. Cassandra Cassie Ventura testified Sean Combs abused her after the experience. Cassandra Cassie Ventura testified that she once fled a Prince performance at the late artist's home in Los Angeles because she feared Sean Diddy Combs was there. Ventura, who has been on the stand at Combs' sex trafficking trial since Tuesday, May 13, says she was having dinner with friends and wanted to go to Prince's house. It was a once in a lifetime experience, Ventura said. She said she did not want to tell Combs about the experience because she thought he would say no. But after arriving, Victoria said she saw BET executives and suddenly heard that Combs was there. I caught a glimpse of him, left the party, and ran outside as fast as I could, Ventura testified. I knew he was angry at me. She said she could see it in his facial expressions, and then he came after me. Ventura testified that she started running before falling into the bushes in the front yard. Ventura was able to make it back to the Beverly Hills Hotel, where she claimed Combs burst into the room she was staying. We went into the bedroom and he beat me up, Ventura alleged. He threw luggage at me, calling me all kinds of names. Ventura, who dated Combs for 11 years, is the key witness for the prosecution at his trial. Combs is charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Um, I mean, one story after another of just abuse, sadness, and how which she endured being in a relationship with him. She was young, but in my mind, I'm thinking this is a exclusive party. This man knew everybody and anybody. You didn't think he was going to be there, and you both was in LA at the time. But it also gives the defense a little open window here to say to her, okay, you was at this hotel by yourself, you was out to dinner with friends, um there was opportunities for you to run. Why didn't you run? And I get it, the fear of him coming after you and beating you, but it seems like he was beating her anyway, no matter what. So on that note, and again, I'm not judging. This is just me talking, y'all. On that note, why not run every chance you get? Because whether you stay, you run, you do what he said, he still was beating you. So why not just go ahead and take a chance and run for your life and see if maybe one of those times you ran, you survived and you got away from him. It's just, and I know she would have. The other piece of it where the prosecution will have a leg in this thing is that she was signed to a 10-album deal. I don't know how that works. Well, I know somewhat how it works, right? Until you do the 10 albums, you can't sign with anybody else. But I would have had to let that deal go. So I know they're gonna say that was the connection probably that kept her there because this 10-album deal. But I would have had to let that go. But again, that's not my thought process. I was not in it. I'm not judging her. I'm just talking, right? Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Let me know your thoughts on this latest story where she said, you know, after this experience at Prince's house, she ran, she fell in the yard, went back to the hotel, and this man just beat her down. He just had rage. A lot of rage is in him. A lot of rage. And I don't know how you resolve this rage without intense therapy. Intense. Anyway, guys, chat with me. I'll chat back. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. I'll see you on the next video.